All right, number 14 from quiz number 2. We want to solve the equation 24 is equal to negative x divided by 4. This one can be just a little bit tricky because of this negative that we have in the front of the term on the right-hand side. So a couple different ways we could do this. We could multiply both sides by negative 1. If I multiply both sides by negative 1, we have negative 1 times 24 is negative 24. And then a negative 1 times the term on the right-hand side simply gets rid of, if you will, that negative. That just leaves us with x over 4. So if you ask yourself at this time, what is being done on the right-hand side to that x? And hopefully the answer is we are dividing it by 4. So what we have to do now is get rid of division by 4. So the opposite of dividing by 4 is multiplication by 4. So we want to multiply both sides by 4. On the left-hand side, 4 times negative 24 is negative 96. On the right-hand side, when you multiply 4 times x, that gives you 4x, and then the 4 that's on the bottom stays on the bottom. Or you could just simply cross-reduce or cancel like this. 4 goes into 4 once, it goes into the other 4 one time. So that just leaves us with x. So our answer then is x is equal to negative 96. Now another way you could do that is this. Let me go ahead and erase this. If you ask yourself on the left-hand side, or the right-hand side, what's happening to the x? Well, a couple things. They're multiplying this by negative 1, and they're also dividing it by 4. If you wanted to, you could actually do this, because this is the same thing. We have x, just put that over top of negative 4. So in other words, move that negative to the bottom. So now what's happening to the x on the right-hand side is they're dividing it by a negative 4. So what's the opposite of dividing by negative 4? Well, that would be multiplication by negative 4. So I would multiply both the left and the right-hand side by negative 4. That's a multiplication there. So on the right-hand side, the negative 4 and the other negative 4 will cancel each other out, leaving you with 1, or just x. 1 times x, or x times 1 is still x. And negative 4 times 24 is negative 96. So remember, when you solve an equation, you want to check your answer, and that's what we're going to do next. We're going to take our answer and we're going to plug it in to the original equation that we have here. So on the right-hand side we have 24, or I'm sorry, the left-hand side we have 24, and then we have negative 96 over 4. So be careful, the negative that you see in front of the term is in the middle. The actual value of x is negative 96. So we have 24, and then negative 96 divided by positive 4 is a negative 24. So you can see here that we have two negatives, and that makes a positive. So 24 equals 24. So it checks. Our answer again is x equals negative 96.